Hi guys, this is Luke from Beard Tech here once again. Today we finally have the review of the Xiaomi Redmi 4A. It is their cheapest phone that they have on the market. It's a budget, absolute killer. It's a flagship device that demands attention. We're going to review it right now on Beard Tech. So this is Luke from Breathe In Designs and Beard Tech, reviewing the Xiaomi Redmi 4A right now. The Xiaomi Redmi 4A is the Chinese juggernaut's budget entry-level device in their smartphone range, but it is by no means a featureless brick. This capable, well-built and beautifully put together phone is a leader in this price range, with nobody else doing as much as Xiaomi does inside their phones for under $200. Let's get into it. The look and build of the Redmi 4A is appealing. It's thin at 8.5mm without being flimsy or bendy. It weighs 132 grams and is the perfect feel for this sized phone. It's just slightly bigger than my Nokia Lumia 635. The screen is 5 inches and is a high pixel density of 296 pixels per inch, so there's absolutely no blurring anywhere on anything, and it's a high definition resolution. It's a solid plastic, yet it doesn't in any way feel cheap like my Nokia Lumia used to. The battery is non-removable and everything is sleek, especially in matte black. The top houses a headphone jack, an infrared blaster. The bottom contains a micro USB connection and charging port. The left has a dual micro SIM and micro SD card slot, and you can put 2 micro SIMs in if you want. The right side has a volume rocker and power button, and these are fully programmable to do all kinds of things with the phone. The back hosts a 13 megapixel shooter with a flash and a mono speaker with trendy grille covering it, and that sparkly Me logo. Love it. The front top has an 8 megapixel selfie shooter and earpiece, 3 capacitive touch buttons for home, back and app closing, and an LED notification light that's also fully customizable. This phone has so many features that it's hard to fit all of them in. The phone ships with a global edition of MIUI 8, Xiaomi's own skin on top of Android 7, and it's brilliant. It's minimalist, smooth, fun, and extremely easy to use. It only took me about 15 minutes to get used to it and start playing around with wallpapers and animations. Xiaomi knows how to maintain their UI too, and regularly provides updates to millions of users of MIUI every day. It's easy to see why people love this skin. It has a ton of themes shipped with it and more downloadable from Mi's own store, and the features just continue. The screen is super bright, with half brightness being ample for regular usage even in the daytime. The screen is crisp, sharp, and the color temperature is adjustable through the phone's menu to your taste. It's a delightful, crystal clear and punchy display, perfect for media consumption and gaming. The phone is easy to navigate too and a joy to use. The camera's great. I love the vivid colors of the HDR mode. And although the autofocus is a little jumpy and the video's a little shaky, if you are careful, you can get some great quality footage and shots out of this. The 13 megapixel sensor works well in sunlight, and it can take some beautiful HDR mode shots in auto mode if you use it this way while keeping still. It has time-lapse modes, great filters to pick from, great manual controls, and you can get that bokeh effect if you time everything right. The simple fact that this phone shoots in 1080p from your pocket is stunning, so going live on YouTube will be happening soon for me from this device. Here's some shots and some footage from this camera. The selfie camera does a wonderful job too. It's 8 megapixels, which is what my old camera used to be on my Nokia Lumia 635 that had no flash. So it serves as a wonderful video call setup and a great selfie social media snapper, with the added bonus of easy to use filters for editing and a fast processor for getting them online. Here's some shots and video footage from it.
Guys, we are recording with the front-facing camera here, the selfie camera. This is a little bit of a lower resolution. I think it is an 8 megapixel camera. So checking that out, just checking out the autofocus there, seeing how that is in the audio quality. Not too bad for a selfie camera.
Speaking of processors, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 425 in this is fast. Considering this is a budget device, I can see no lag when switching apps, unless there's too many open, or heavy games going all at the same time. And the memory is a one-click cross to clear the app cache to get that speed back straight out. Xiaomi are using the best processor they can here, as everything I hear about MediaTek processors appears negative at this price point, especially for multitasking and gaming. This phone handles browsing media, playing medium to heavy games like Major Gun 2 and Nova exceptionally well, with only slight lag with multiple enemies spawning, and it is a zippy productive device also. Xiaomi have optimized everything beautifully here, and there's no better budget phone out there. The available space is quite suitable too at 32 gigs, and this is more than enough for an entry-level phone for this price. Every photo and video can be stored externally also, so there's nothing to complain about here either. Xiaomi's custom skin means there's some added unique bonuses here too, like a one-handed mode which shrinks your screen to fit in one hand for a time, which I guess you could use if you're going to the loo or something. And you can use dual app accounts here signed in simultaneously, so 2 Twitters, 2 Facebooks, 2 WhatsApp accounts. You can adjust the color balance, have Mi's own theme store to use, double tap the screen to wake it up, lock your phone if it's stolen, and it comes with a superb security package pre-packed. The MIUI 8 sound setup is also superb, and I'm amazed at the quality of the speaker. It doesn't distort, it does sound a little bit hollow, but overall it's punchy and gets the job done.
This is August 2017. I am back. We have a new setup, a new place to do this from, and we are very happy to have been moved. It was a huge process, but we're back. Today we're reviewing the Campark 4K Ultra HD Action Cam from Campark. It is an extremely good budget action camera if you're in the market for one instead.
The speaker grill is also pretty stylish. Though because it's rear firing, you may cover it at times, but this rarely happens. Bluetooth works well, Wi-Fi is fine, and there's a lot of sensors here for a budget device. There's a compass, gyroscope, proximity sensor, ambient light sensor for auto brightness, and an accelerometer for gaming and movement. Xiaomi truly packs everything in that it can to its flagship budget-friendly Canon, and does so extremely well. Games run buttery smooth on it, both high-end and casual, or for the Little League titles. I've run Pinout, Flippy Knife, Nova Legacy and Skyforce Heroes 2 on this with no hiccups, fast gameplay and great frame rates. It's totally fine as a gaming phone, just don't put every game you see on the highest graphics settings. Experiment a bit. No overheating at all either. The default browser does struggle a bit to play YouTube videos, and when you scale them full screen they restart or just jump to another video. So just use the already installed YouTube app in the Google folder, which they've already installed. Handy. The tools section of the phone contains some useful gear such as compass, mail client, FM radio, sound recorder and a one-touch updater, all cleanly displayed, all beautiful to use. The huge draw card to this phone really is how much customization and thought has gone into what you can achieve with this device. If you're a nerdy fiddler, you can customize anything, and if you're a casual user, this phone serves you perfectly well right out of the box with great features for a tiny price. Android really shines on this device, and it's the perfect OS for a phone this well made. The battery life is also amazing, this coming from a company that makes portable power banks themselves, of which I have their original 20,000 mAh bank, more on that soon. I'm able to get a good day and a half out of this device, pushing it hard with YouTubing, gaming, some emails, browsing and podcasting, and still have 20% battery left. This thing has a battery saver mode also, which kills background stuff and makes your phone screen dimmer, and you can use this to conserve battery life as well. With the phone not doing anything, you could easily get 2 or more days out of it if you wanted to. I've been calling, texting, browsing, sending tweets and Facebook messages from this thing for almost a week now, and I can safely say that it's my new favorite phone company, hands down, because of their minimalist design, their philosophy, their quality control, and their unique care in their product. Their budget devices are some of the best in the entire market, and I wish Australians knew more about companies like Xiaomi for their everyday phones. There's much more out there than Samsung, Apple and Oppo for budget killers, and this is definitely one of the great alternatives. And I do love a good alternative. So the pros: superb battery life, HD screen with great pixel density, awesome user experience, feature packed, fast processor, great looking finish on the device, regular updates, superb camera for this price point, the best all-rounder phone I can see on the market at this price point to date. Cons: there's not really that many. No fingerprint scanner, but I don't really need one. Not a high-end gaming beast, but that's not what it's for. And the cameras could be better. I give the Xiaomi Redmi 4A 4.5 beards out of 5. Thank you for joining me today. If you know anything more about this device and have any tips, let me know in the comments section below, and links to purchase it are there as well. As any sale made, I will get a small percentage to help support the work of Beard Tech in getting people better budget devices and free software quicker. I've been Luke from Beard Tech and Breathe In Designs. You've been the audience. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if this has been helpful to you, and have beardtastic fun. See you in the next one, guys.